guys, and I'm coming on to show you how to make my faux cakes. I had a lot of requests for this, so this is highly requested. There are two different versions of this cake, but endless kinds of ways you can decorate. So I have the first version is this, like my lemon cake that I make, and this is made with plaster or spackle. And then the second cake that I make with silk flowers. So I'm going to do a separate video on how I make the silk flower ones. Those are really fun and very creative. But today I'm going to show you, I did a tour of my coffee station and I decided that it was missing a little something, so I wanted to add a mini cake. Now, so the mini cake I'm going to show you is the way I make the plaster cakes, okay? So I'm just going to do it in the mini version. Now, the good thing is, mostly everything you need for this, you can get at the dollar store, including the spackle. This is a spackle. These are the materials that we use for this. We use a spackle. The feather spackle is the best, but my store didn't have any, so I got this spackle. Any kinds of crafts paint that you want. You need some kind of tools to put on your spackle. Hot glue sticks, your decor, and a cake stand. Now, I like to use an old charger just so things don't get messy, and an old candlestick just so I can move it around, and I just put a dab of hot glue on the bottom. Now what I did is went to my local Dollar Tree and got these foam things that come in a pack of 2, and I hot glued them together. Like right here I used 4 of the middle-sized ones to make this one, or you can just buy the already round faux cake things from any craft store, okay? So I put a hot glue 4 of these together. They come 2 in a pack. So that's the first step with the hot glue. If you wanted to make it like this, you would just cut a slit. But today, for my little coffee station I'm doing for fall, I'm just gonna leave a hole. Then you get your spackle and you get it in a container you can throw away, or something that you're just only gonna use for this. And you add your craft paint, any craft paint you want. I have Walmart brand and Hobby Lobby brand. So you add it to here till you get the desired color that you want. So that's what I've done here. The next step that we're going to do, really simple guys, is I'm simply going to cover this like you would a cake. Very simple. Now my craft paint got a little heated because it's super hot here and it's super humid right now here in North Carolina. So it's a little more loose than it would normally be. That's why the featherweight spackle is a little better. But all you do is cover this like you would a cake. Exactly like you would cover a cake that you made. And I actually like it, the more rustic it is, the better. My son is videoing for us today, so thanks to the cameraman. He's videoing for me today. I appreciate him. It can get a little messy, as you can see, but you do it just like you do icing. Let me see here. And I'm trying to do this, guys, in real time so that y'all can see how easy this really is. Keep a wet rag near you. That's why I keep that rag there, just to wipe it down. Whoop. Sorry, guys. It's really runny here. And I am rushing. You can take your time, but I'm just trying to do it in real time so you can see really how easy this is. Especially when you make one of these small ones. Okay, now again, I like mine to be really rustic looking. I like it to look like I really did ice a cake. So I'm just going to fill it in just a little more here. Also, guys, I use the disposable icing bags, and I, of course, get some tips that you don't mind, that you're not going to use again for real icing. They're specifically just for when I make my faux cakes, and you can decorate this. Again, the sky is the limit on this, but I'm going to keep these very easy because this is just like a last-minute cake that I decided to make for my cake stand. And look at that. Voila. It looks just like a cake, a homemade iced cake. I'm just going to make sure everywhere on it is nice and iced. And you're going to want to let this dry for a couple of hours. Especially if you want to use icing, like a different color icing. Like you could use this, go in and make little rosettes or little starlets if that's what you want to do. But for the sake of this video, I'm going to go ahead and move forward and decorate it just because I want to go ahead and show you how to do it. I'm not going to do any extra icing on this cake because I wanted to add my little pumpkin on it. So I'm actually just going to place these pumpkins. This is Dollar Tree. I'm sorry, guys. This is Dollar Tree vines that you get. Very cheap. It's actually left over from last year, so I didn't even pay for that. So really, this craft is about $4 because all I brought was these things this time. Everything else I already had, and the glue sticks. So I'm going to put a dab of hot glue. You really don't need this hot glue because since this is wet, it's going to stick. And I'm just going to put it right there in my plaster. And then I just took pieces of this apart and I'm just winging it. I'm thinking I'm going to want to add another one of these. Putting a little hot glue, just a dab of hot glue on there. I'm just going to add another little flower right down into the spackle. And then, look how cute, guys. I live! You could get online and order any kind of, I'm sorry, hold on, hot glue stick problems. You can get online and order any kind of little miniature fruit you want, strawberries and cherries or whatnot. But this actually came on this Dollar Tree vine. So I'm just going to use it here, add that to my little thing because, like I said, I'm just wanting to punch up my coffee stand. I may even add ribbon to it later if I want. I may even add, and voila! I'm gonna move, let me clean up a bit. I just wanted to put everything out so you can see. Oh, I also want to show you, like, if you want to cut like a slice of cake in your thing, the best tool to use is a bread cutter. So get a bread knife that you're not going to be using anymore, or you can use your regular bread knife, but just make sure you clean it thoroughly. And that cuts that really good and sharp. And so anyway, I'll be showing you how I make those at another time. But anyway, so this is my little cake. And again, because these are just foam, you don't have to go out and buy a cake stand. You can get a Dollar Tree cake stand, candlestick, which is what this is. Put it on it. So I'm going to sit this to the side. I'm going to let it dry. And then when I'm done, I have a perfectly little cake for my coffee stand. So I hope this was helpful for you guys. And I hope you all enjoy these videos. I'll see you again next time. Check out my fall coffee station. Love you. Bye.